Hello. I got to do the Jackie Young. What's going on with y'all? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Hit the opera on you niggas. I did. I sure did. Hit the opera. Woke him up. Now, this is late. I'm going to be recapping the games individually. I still got to watch the Sky from last night, the Sun game. I mean, not the Sun game. I'm so used to AT being with the Sun. But the Mercury versus Lynx. And I got to watch the Connecticut and Storm game. The Storm let me down, so I got to watch that game to see how that went, which I'm not surprised they lost because, like I told you guys and gals, the Storm don't have no bench, and their defense is very. And if Skylar or NECA or if they're not going, or one of them is going and one of them's not, or Gabby's not really getting into the flow of the offense, that team's losing. That's why I don't have them. That's why I said, like, the only reason I say they're a threat to the Lynx is because they get physical. The Storm could play physical, and Skylar can go on a heater. So we're talking about the Aces in the Liberty game. I wanted to get to that. Asia got hurt. It looked like she almost hit her head, but it looked like she tried to brace her fall with the right hand, sort of like what Angel did in the Sparks game last year, and then what she did in Unrivaled this year, trying to hold herself up by her wrist and stuff. So anyway, when you look at the situation, how New York handled that game, New York, like, they did good. They're just not impressing me. It's something missing with them, and I know it's Jaquel. Everyone's gonna say, well, what about Jaquel? Yeah, I know Jaquel, but they're gonna miss that versatility that Thornton and Hamilton brought out. Now, they still could win a championship, and that's off of course, if they got the second best player in the world on the team. Stewie has basically is turned into a role player, or that player that does whatever the team needs role. Utility players, we call them. And she's doing a great job at that. Like, she made some big buckets. She had some good stops, some good poke outs, so that they could get the steals and run on the other end. Stewie's been playing decent. Sabrina is going to dictate. Her and Johannes are going to dictate the season. Her and Johannes, the J, I think, is like a Y where she's from. So Johannes is basically could shoot anytime she want. She got the green light. A lot of times she does take bad shots, but I like this game where she got to the elbow and she got to the short corner sometimes and let it go. If she utilizes that mid part of the game, the midi, I think that New York will be even more dangerous. And then they're giving effort on defense, which is what I like to see. They're showing that better. Phoebich makes this a different team because Phoebich's ability to play multiple positions, defend multiple positions, and she got a consistent three ball. So she did some great things yesterday. The length of the Liberty gave the Aces a lot of problems. Rebecca Gardner matches up better with a team like this when they play the Aces, because she has the length that'll bother like a Chelsea Gray, or bother a J.O., or bother a Jewel Lloyd. So that was good, like, to put her in the game. Sherrod comes in for like little bitty minutes, spot minutes. She got a 3 to go, and she played a little good defense. She got pulled, I think, because she got a foul. But New York is looking good. New York, like I said, when they get JJ back, they should try to go repeat. They possibly could repeat because it's just wide open. Nobody has really looked at dominant but the Phoenix Mercury. And when I watch the game tonight, if I have a chance, if I either watch the game tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to tell you guys and gals why I think the Mercury could win it all. I think they could possibly be there. I think they got the depth to match up with the Lynx and the physicality to beat the Lynx. And I think they got the length and they got the toughness to go against New York and beat New York. And adding DeWanna Bonner to me adds some more, that adds a dynamic that they needed and were missing. And that's why I was telling, that's why I was saying Prince, shout out to IMZO Media, make sure y'all go to my brother page and buy his membership, support his page. Is that DeWanna Bonner's on the warpath. She's pissed off. After you just did what you did to her, after you just released her like you did, nah, it's done with that. Nah, she's finna come. When they play Indiana, they're gonna put a foot in their ass. And when they play the Liberty and the Lynx, they finna put some more foots in their ass. Now, here's the thing. The Aces, everyone is talking about the problems. The problem is you should have hired you a goddamn GM. You should have got a president or GM or whatever. You should have got a GM that can be in the office, because y'all don't know how to build a team or put a team together. And that shows. That really shows that y'all don't know what to do. Y'all don't know what to do. Y'all are lost. Y'all are like, man, like, what do we do? Like, you got rid of Bradford and Tiffany Mitchell. Those two players could have helped you right now. They could have helped you. Could have helped you. Then you got rid of Kitley. Kitley could have gave you something. Everyone keeps telling me, oh, somebody's not ready. Well, get them ready. Like, how are they going to get ready? I used to ask this to my coaches, like, how do you expect me to get better if you don't let me make my mistakes and grow from it? We're not winning nothing this year, but you know what they say? Nope, they can't do it. Because they're trying to win now and stuff, and that's fine. You're trying to win now. But the thing is, you have to have the right personnel that's around you. Talking assistant coaches, talking about who's in control of the defense, who's running the offense, who's getting the practices together, talking about your chairs. Like, what type of game plans are y'all coming up with? Like, what are y'all doing as a team, or what are y'all doing as a staff to get this team ready? Because this team comes out lethargic damn near every game. You know when the Aces really played great was when they played Seattle those 2 times and they beat them. One during Commissioner Cup play, and then the other one was before that, because they came with a sense of urgency. My issue is the reason why I felt like Jewel Lloyd needs to be moved. And me and Rob the Man Media, make sure you go to his page and subscribe to him. We argue about this because you need a wing. I would have traded her for some picks. I would not have given up that first pick for Nalissa Smith. Nalissa Smith did do good in this New York game. She was okay. Like, she actually did okay. Like, Nalissa Smith surprised me. I didn't think she was going to do all that, because she's not really, she's not a high motor player. And she's a player that if she is disinterested, you're not going to get the best Nalissa. But if you run a play for her, get her in the right sets, Nalissa Smith will play good. She'll be awesome. Now, was she worth the first pick? No, I said it when it happened. I said I would have traded her for a later pick, but they didn't have any later picks. That's probably the only pick they had, because they just got rid of their 2 second-round picks to bring Dana in, and Dana's been good. I got to give shout out to Goon the shooter, man. He right. Listen, Dana's balling. And I told y'all Dana really didn't play the way she was supposed to play last year. And that's what I was trying to tell y'all, is that Teaspoon had her playing out of position. Like, not out of position. Let me rephrase that. She had her playing a role that wasn't suited for her. She's not a traditional point guard. She's not a facilitating type of point guard. She's a set me up, you'll get the ball if I decide to give you the ball, because she's a scoring type of guard. Like, she gets to the mid post, she'll knock that shot down. She can hit the top of the elbow 3, not the elbow 3, but the wing 3. or the slot three or the top of the key three. Like, she's very good at that, and she's very feisty. She plays some great defense. She does. Well, not great, but good defense. She plays some good defense. So for you not to keep her in the game late, look, I love Aaliyah Nye, and I told everybody, Aaliyah Nye, I love her. I would have drafted her. I would have had her on my team. Aaliyah Nye, you have to put her in positions to succeed. Put her on a help side. Put her on the weak side because she's great at doing help side defense. She's a better help side defender than she is an on-ball defender. She's not a very good on-ball defender. So you have to know where to put her in. And then all these goddamn switches. Stop with the goddamn switching. You don't have the personnel. If J.O. is on Sabrina, god damn it, tell J.O. stay on Sabrina. You stay on Sabrina the whole game. You do not switch. Nalissa Smith, if she gets by J.O., yeah, you can try to help by trying to cut her off a little bit, hedge a little bit, but don't overcommit, stick on your woman. This is the stuff that pisses me off with the goddamn aces, and the Chicago Sky do it too. They do it too. I don't know if they did it yesterday because I didn't watch the game. Make sure you go to Showtime On Point Sports and then go to WBB Universe. They'll probably tell you what happened. The issue is that you guys and you gals are being led astray by Becky's bad coaching, her and her assistants. And then Rob want to blame the assistants. I'm like, Rob, you don't have to blame Rob. Who's in control of the assistants? It's the head coach. If you see your assistants bullshitting, check that shit, or go get you some new assistants. Go to the front office and tell them, look, I need another assistant. These two ain't doing the job. So you need to do something, because what I'm seeing is that Becky is resting on her laurels. Becky feels like it's my way, whatever, we're going to do it how I want to do it. And that's what I meant by Greg Popovich. That's why I call her Becky Greg Popovich Hammond. Stubborn as a mule. The only thing I give her is, stubborn as a mule. Stubborn as a mule. The only thing I give her is that, that she was able to win those 2 chips with the team that was built by Bill Laimbeer. I don't know why everybody keep forgetting that Bill Laimbeer, who's a Hall of Famer, one of the best 5s ever in the game, who y'all disrespect and just call him a dirty player when he actually had game. Maybe if y'all go do your history and stop jocking just LeBron and Jordan's sack, maybe y'all will learn something about basketball. See, a lot of y'all are stuck on regular players. Y'all don't go look at the nuances of the game. That's why when they be feeding you these bullshit ass narratives, that's why I be listening to people like, dawg, that's not what happened. Like this one person who come talking about, oh, Isaiah was against, like, no, that's not what happened. Isaiah wasn't even like that with it. They want to hate on Isaiah Thomas because he used to beat Jordan. See, they always hate you when you beat their favorite player, right? So, here's the thing. Here's the thing. The problem with the Aces is Jewel Lloyd is not living up to what she is. Jewel Lloyd, I would move her if I can, but I don't think they're going to be able to move her because Jewel Lloyd has had a bad year last year and she's having a bad year this year. So, and then defensively, man, she's not the same. She's not the same at all. So she either got to talk to a sports psychologist or something, because she just looks off. Chelsea Gray done got old before our eyes, so she's lost a couple steps. You could tell. Because the old Chelsea Gray, like 5-6 years ago, would have been different. She would have been knocking threes down. She'd have been getting to the paint. Man, she be selling for them threes, man, because her lower body ain't the same as it used to be. Now, do I think the Aces can make the playoffs? I don't know, man. Like, if Asia's out, it's going to be tough to win without Asia because NaLyssa Smith's not going to have a lot of paint presence. Chelsea Gray going to have to move to the 4. She's going to have to move to the 4. She's going to have to move to the 4 and help NaLyssa Smith down in the paint. They're going to have to run some zone. They're going to have to run zone because they're wearing J.O. out. J.O. is looking dead tired. I mean, like real tired. She's looking real tired. Like she don't even want to like she ain't even trying to do all that. Like I would run a zone. But what I would do against who you're playing against, like you're playing against the Mystics, like I would run a zone because they're very heavy penetrating and getting to the basket, like feeding the bigs. You don't have anybody who could guard Shakira. You don't have anybody for Kiki. So what I would do is I would try to get Chelsea Gray. I would try to put her on Kiki to use her veteranship, use that elbow to push. And then look, I would give Kirsten Bell, I would let Kirsten Bell play. Now I know people gonna be like, oh, Kirsten Bell this. Look, I don't feel comfortable putting Nye in the wing, man. I can't do it. Aaliyah Nye cannot play the wing. I'm sorry. She just can't play the wing. Now, Bell, I could have Bell in there, and then Bell could help out. The only problem with Bell is, Bell sometimes get beat on defense, but what you need from Bell is to actually hit some shots. Like, see what she does early. If she doesn't give you nothing in a minute or two, then I will put her on the bench like real fast. Or you don't even have to go with Bell. You could possibly go with they still got Jewel Lloyd, right? So yeah, you go with Jewel Lloyd. You got J.O. out there, and then you got hold on, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. Okay, you need one more. Well, instead of Kirsten Bell, no, I would put Nye out there. No, I would go with Nye. That's my fault. I would go with Nye because Bell would be better coming off the bench because she can match up with the other players on 4 or 3 on the bench, especially. So what I would do is, I would go Smith at the 5, Chelsea at the 4, Jewel at J.O. at the 3, Jewel and Jewel at the 1 and Nye at the 2. That's what I would do. I would do that. And then I would have Chelsea Gray bring the ball up. Or J.O. That's what I would do. I would do that ASAP. because it's not looking too good. Will they win against Washington tonight? I don't think they will. I think Washington wins. But it depends. Like what we're gonna get from Becky. Like what are we gonna get from the team? Is the team gonna say, yo, let's come together, let's dominate, let's do this? Or is the team just gonna go through the motions? Washington is young and they're hungry. They just fought a tough game with Chicago. They're ready to play. They're ready to come in and whoop your ass tonight. They want to whoop your ass. Like Lexi Hall said, ass. Coming in to whoop your ass. So look, man. Y'all gonna have to get y'all shit together, Aces. Y'all are wilding. Y'all are wasting Asia Wilson's prime. Y'all wasting it. Asia and J.O. about to pull a right on y'all asses. Asia gonna be like, J.O., come on, Jackie, come on. Jackie gonna be like, and out the door. I'm telling you, dog, it's like, it's not looking good at all for them. And this is what I was afraid of. This is what I kept telling people. Is that you brought in Jewel Lloyd like you don't have a wing. Who gonna be your wing and who gonna come off your bench scoring? Now your bench, Dana Evans is fine. Her and Nye coming off the bench, her and Kirsten Bell really got it going last night. Kia Stokes, y'all should have never got rid of Kidley or Jordan Holmes. I would have kept Kitley or Holmes. I wasn't finna. You got Kia Stokes coming off the bench. Kia Stokes is done. Like, she doesn't do anything. She needs to be out the league. Or she need to go somewhere else and play. That's why I felt like they should have traded for Adada. Y'all should have traded for Adada from Connecticut, because Adada could play the 5. She's a true 5. And she could stretch the floor, and she could battle. She could defend. She could defend. So that's who you should have got. You know, but now you with Melissa Smith. It's like, all right, we'll see. You know, we will see. So that's all I got from the recap. The Aces, like, they just don't have anything going for them. So we'll see. So thank you for listening. Make sure you hit the like button. I know y'all don't be hitting the like button. I should have said that at the beginning of the video. I'll be forgetting. Hit the like button. If you're not going to donate, listen, I don't have an issue if you don't donate, whatever. But at least hit the like button. Do that for your boy. Do that for your boy. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. Let's try to get me to 3K, y'all. Let's get me to 3K. And then after that, we finna go try to get, we're gonna try to go get 3K and 200. Let's do that. Give me the 3K today, people. Give me the 3K. If you want, you could also super chat, or you guys and gals could leave a super thanks. Shout out to those who gave me a super thanks. I'll read your name off later. I don't know your name off the top of my head, but thank you guys and gals. And also, you know what I'm saying, you can cash at me. If it's over $20 or $20, please put it in the Cash App. Go to my Cash App, drop it off. But if it's like $1 to like $1, $10, you know, we take $1. We take $1 on this page. We'll take $1. You also can sign up to my Patreon. It's $3 a month. You know, hey, sign up. I'm gonna drop something on the Patreon tonight. When I get off of work, I'm gonna do the video. I'm gonna drop something off on the Patreon for you guys and gals, and let y'all know what's up. Make sure you go to my other page, the DZ Report. I just dropped some movie reviews and a TV show review. I'm finna go see Superman this Sunday. I'm gonna give you a review on that page. It's gonna be spoiler. So if you haven't seen it, like I'm gonna tell you, please don't click on it. Oh yeah, go buy some merch. The merchandise store, we got hats, we got shirts, you know what I'm saying? We got everything in there. Go check it out. It's in the description box. Go support your boy, man. Support. You know, we got to support one another. We got to support one another. All right? So, thank y'all for y'all love and blessings, man. We are out of here. DZ.